have with us Ramyakumar Bhatt. He's from the EPGP batch of 2022. And he's received the Young Alumni Achievers Award 2025 in the Social Sector Public Service category. Mr. Bhatt currently serves as the Deputy Municipal Commissioner, Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation, where he leads the municipal administration of the World Heritage City of Ahmedabad, encompassing the historic old city and its surrounding areas. Since joining the AMC in 2009, Mr. Bhatt has served several key roles and have contributed significantly to the city's urban development through initiatives like the Sabarmati Riverfront Development and the Smart City Ahmedabad Development Limited. Congratulations on receiving the Young Alumni Achievers Award. What does this kind of recognition from the institute mean to you?
See, obviously, it is really humbling experience for me. Receiving an award from IIMA Ahmedabad is not a small feat. After thorough investigation and everything, I'm sure the committee has chosen the candidates, and I'm really thankful for the committee selecting me for this award. And getting an award in a public service is something that we never dream of, because public services is such a large area, and getting recognized for the work that we do day in and day out, it is really an opportunity, and very fortunate. I'm very fortunate that I have received this award, and I'm really thankful for the institute.
And you have continuously championed the use of technology for better governance. So what inspired your passion for digital transformation and governance?
Yes, so previously I had completed my studies from IIT Bombay. On the technical side, I was working in a corporate job in Bangalore. Then from there I joined this job, and when I joined here, I saw that there are tremendous opportunities, creating impact in citizens' lives. So every time, whenever there was some problem, I used to think that how we can solve this problem with the use of technology. And because of that, with my passion in technology and continuous efforts to gain new knowledge, the administration was really helpful and providing me the opportunity to work on the projects that would change the lives through technology. So that way I got an opportunity to work on departments like e-governance and smart city, and we did projects which really changed the lives of the citizens of Ahmedabad.
Okay. And you've led high impact e-governance projects at AMC, including the ERP system, the citizen grievance redressal system, mobile field reporting, and the common city payment system. Which project are you most proud of, and why?
Yeah. So as I told you, during my tenure of last 16 years, I got to work on different type of projects, and I have seen the technology landscape evolve, starting from early 2010s when smartphones were something that people were started using it, and before that there were just purely computers and connected devices through network and server and all those things. So initially we did a project, we wanted to remove the jurisdiction burden from the citizen. We wanted to make sure that system should be able to identify who is responsible for particular grievance. So initially we did a project in 2012-13 where we wanted to make citizen grievance redressal system online. So with the help of technology that was available at that time, we did this, and the onus of knowing the jurisdiction of any complaint, we shifted that from the citizen to the system, and it was really helpful, and people started using it like anything. Then I got an opportunity to work on the citywide traffic surveillance system in Smart Cities project. There we created a system which would enforce the traffic rules in the city, and I am sure that everybody can say that after 2016 the overall traffic across the city has improved, and we have seen people waiting on this traffic signal at even 2 o'clock in the night. So that was also something that I could see the impact I could make in the people's life. But the most important project that I could say that I worked on was the common card payment system. That was a very unique project. It was a complex project. It was a fintech project where we had to work with the banks, the regulators, and also with the technology providers. There were teams across the geography, We used to work till late in the night to make sure that we meet the deadline. We worked with NPCI because it was first of its kind project. So we were drafting the rules, we are drafting the policies, and at the same time we are implementing on the go. And then NPCI worked with Government of India to roll out the National Common Mobility Card. So that was also through the project that we did in 2016-17. So for me, the city card payment system, common payment system, was really important project, and there I learned a lot because it was a really complex project, and it was not done anywhere else in the country at that time. Yeah.
Yeah. And then did it lead the way for others, like was a pioneer?
Yes. So NCMs, as I told you, the Government of India has came up with a policy, National Common Mobility Card policy, and now across the country there are many cities which has done that. With common card you can travel in buses, you can travel in metro, you can travel, you can do shopping. So with single card you can do all these things. Yeah.
And you have experience in both multinational corporation and government. How have these experiences shaped your approach to leadership and problem solving in public sector?
So as I told you, I was working in the private sector initially. There the work environment was quite different. It was fast paced, it was result oriented, target driven, and all those things. When I came to government sector, what I realized that here you can never achieve 100% consensus on many of the decisions, because it is a democracy and there will always be another voice in the field. So even if you try to take a decision for greater good, there will be certain people who will always oppose it. So from that what I learned that best way is to have a compromise across both the parties and move ahead slowly by taking everybody on board.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was a change that I felt that in private sector the decisions are always in consensus with the guideline and directions from the top. Here you have to take everybody on board and start like that.
And in the same vein, how do you build consensus with different stakeholders?
So it is always about speaking with everybody else, like try to put out your point of view, try to understand what they are trying to say, and at the end of the day, everybody wants to do good. Only they have a different path to choose. Nobody wants to do anything bad for the city or their area. They just want a different path. So it is always about discussing the better path and trying to achieve a consensus.
And more fundamental question, what made you change from a private sector to join the public sector?
So while I was working in Bangalore, I was working with GE Healthcare at that time. So I was, it was also a project or the assignment which was impacting people's life, because we were making MRI devices. This was a diagnostic devices, and when people have any health issue, they use our technology, and they, it was a life-changing technology for everybody else. But at the same time, what I felt was it was very focused on a particular aspect, and I wanted to do something broad. So that way, when the opportunity came to serve as an Assistant Municipal Commissioner in Ahmedabad, I took up that opportunity so that it broadens our scope. So for us, there are no defined job roles. We do anything and everything under the sun in the city. So the unfortunate event of plane crash that has happened last week, we were working in search and rescue in that. Next day we are working on, say, water logging and all those issues. Next day we are working on something else. So that way, every day is a new challenge, and every day we have to do something different from previous day. So there is no typical job that we can define, but it is anything and everything under the sun that is happening in the city. We are doing that. Yeah.
And do you consider AMC amongst like the most cutting edge municipal corporations?
Oh yes, obviously. If you see Ahmedabad, while it is in terms of size, it may be 6th or 7th in the country, but in terms of adopting new technologies and new initiatives, it has always been the number one.
Okay.
So if you see from 2005, the government of Gujarat started the urban development year, and this year we have celebrated a 20th anniversary for urban development years. Honorable Prime Minister came to Gandhinagar, and he even paved a way forward. He has provided us a vision that how the urban development will happen in next decades to come. So now, as per his guidance, the city has to become the growth engine for the area and the state in the country. So cities will become economic powerhouses, and they will have to generate more and more services, more and more revenues for the entire area of the state. That way, if you see, Ahmedabad is very much beneficial in terms of its location, in terms of the governance structure that it has. Across the country, if you see, there are different models of municipal governance, but the municipal governance model of Maharashtra and Gujarat, it is among the best.
Okay.
Here, the something called Bombay Provincial Municipal Corporation Act, which rules the municipal corporation of Maharashtra and Gujarat when it was a common state back in before 1960s. And we are adopting the same act here in Ahmedabad, and it has provided us tremendous opportunities. If you see the trajectory of Ahmedabad in last 2 decades, no other city can match it. So we developed the Kankaria lakefront, we developed Sabarmati riverfront, we developed BRTS, we developed metro. There are heritage sites across the city. So city has everything. So from tourism to transport to economic activity, healthcare also, Ahmedabad is one of the best. Many international patients are also coming here. Most of the best hospitals are available in Ahmedabad. Hospitality wise, institute wise, IIM, SEPT, NID, everybody else is here in Ahmedabad. So Ahmedabad is really fortunate to have everything together coming in one place.
And how did you join IIMA for this course? What propelled you to?
So back in 2019, I was looking forward to do an MBA. So I was searching about various options available. Given the scenario at that time, I could not, take a sabbatical or anything. So this opportunity came up of, EPGP, where the IIM was allowing us to do blended course, where sessions were online most of the time, 3 days a week, and then there are 15 days of campus time. So it suited me, and I applied, and I was lucky to be part of the batch.
And how has that experience also changed or shaped your way you use
it
in your experience?
was totally amazing. See, I had also been to IIT Bombay before, but being in a technology institute and being in a management institute is completely different. The rigor, the case study based methods, and the classwork or the homework, what we say, everything was different. And while working, we have to complete everything else. So many of our batchmates, we used to have online discussion sessions and all those things. So it was really amazing. We had to juggle, and unfortunately during that time COVID happened, and I was managing the largest hospital at that time. So with that responsibility and managing this both together, it was really strain on the time schedule. But with grace of God, both things got over. Yeah.
And can you talk about your experience managing the largest COVID hospital?
So it was, it was once in a generation kind of situation. We generally don't see that kind of situation happening quite often. And nobody was prepared at that time that it would be at such scale. While the hospitals and everything else was there, all the services were in place, but the amount of patient load that has come in short duration of time, it was quite challenging. And first phase, everybody, even the doctors were trying to figure out what to do. In second wave, there were enough medicines, medication available, everything was there. Experience was there from the doctor side how to manage a patient. But still, the sheer patient load and everything, it was really difficult time. A couple of weeks of April 2021 were really difficult time.
And how do you see the future of smart governance and digital public services evolving in Indian cities?
So as I told you that Honorable Prime Minister has laid out vision for how the city should do in next decades to come. Digital governance and smart cities are going to be the future. As I told you that cities have to become the economic powerhouses for the country, and that can only be achieved when the municipal governance is proactive. And for proactive municipal governance, we need to use newer technologies like AI, blockchain, and everything else that is available in the market right now to provide the best possible services to the citizens.
And you've also led a lot of initiatives on AI, right? Use of
Yes, so
in
AI is a very
governance.
recent technology. For last 2 years only we have started hearing about it. We have also done many projects here in Ahmedabad, mostly on the pilot basis. We are going to do a large scale project here now. But most of our projects currently involves AI based camera feed processing. So
Okay.
we have vehicles with dash cam running around in the city. We have static cameras across the city, and the AI is analyzing the feeds for traffic violation, for municipal violations.
Okay.
So that was also one of the first projects that was done across the country in India by Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what would be your advice to the future generation who wants to follow your path, work in the public sector?
So there are many ways to get into public sectors, right? The best is to come through UPSC. The second one is to join any other organization, NGO or something like that, if you are into that kind of social service or something like that. There are also state PSCs which is there. But one important thing that people should be able to understand is that working in a government and working in a corporate is a different type of things. While most of the time IIMA prepares you for the corporate lifestyle, government work ethics and are little bit different. Sometimes you find it to be slow moving. Changes are gradual, but once the change happens, it impacts millions of people. So if you are into that kind of mode of life, that you are ready to be persistent, you are ready to be patient, then I think government jobs or public sector jobs are really good.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for
Yes.
spending time with us.
Thank
And
you.
congratulations once again.
Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thanks.